Video is sponsored by the marketplace powered by Trader Central. So recently launched, the marketplace is a town square for traders to make a living out of the ecosystem. Currently, Havana is accessible, a digital playground where you play to earn tokens, which can be used for discounts on your funding plan or purchase packs to fast track your challenge. Go to the link in the description box below and access the marketplace. Yo, it's me again, Vussy back in the cut for another one. So I hope you watched the thing, the next 100 video I just dropped now. So yeah, man, if you haven't watched the one, pause this one and go watch the one first and then come back to this one so you can catch up with the crew, you feel me? So yeah, in this video we're analyzing US30. I already said I'm gonna analyze US30 in the next video that I'm dropping. So yeah, I didn't want to make one video that's like 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Instead, let me chop it down. Some people are not gonna watch like all the videos. Some might watch one, some might prefer NAS 100 or US30. So yeah, before we go into this one, I need you to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on the future drops. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna analyze US30 real quick. If there's still time, I don't want to make the video too long. If there's still time, then we're gonna analyze US500. So that's only gonna depend on how long this video actually is. So right off the bat, you can see we have a downtrend. Our downtrend started at this zone here because before that, the market was making higher highs and higher lows for like more than 12 months straight. You understand? So we're also in a bear market on US30. Currently, the overall structure on the daily time frame is kind of similar. You understand? In the sense that we're in downtrends, and both of them are descending channels. This one is more of a wedge, but still like more of the same thing, kind of, right? So when we're looking at this one now, you can see we have our trend line at the top, trend line at the bottom. To get our trend line at the top, all right, initially this trend line was like this, but then the market came to violate the structure. Then it made this trend line that we have here, violated again to make a new high, and then we were left with the structure like this one. So this one, if you put it like this, I mean, it's still correct, even this one in a sense, but it just solely depends on how you put your trend line. You can either put it at the end of the wick or put it like this, you understand? So just to be on the safe side, this is what I would actually advise you to do in scenarios like this. I would advise you to draw another trend line in a similar manner, but then put it at the top there, you understand? So regardless of the outcome, you still have both of the trend lines and you can still see price the way it is. You're not like manipulated because of you were missing out on one trend line and stuff like that, you understand? So when you're looking at it from this perspective of this trend line, I'm just gonna move this one, of this trend line, you can see the structure is more similar to NAS 100 in the sense that, and I hope you watched the previous video, in the sense that with NAS 100 you can see the structure is still a descending channel, and then the market is coming back to test this trend line, also this zone. So when you go back to US30, you can see that the market broke out and it's coming back to test the way it looked, just the way it looked on NAS 100. You understand? But now when you put this one, now you can see like the different perspectives as such. So if I can just move myself a little bit, so as you can see, trend line at the bottom, these are the lows, right? And if we drew initially this, I drew it like this, you understand? But when it came back down here, the market was just violating the structure totally, you understand? So now when you connect it with this candlestick wick there, it actually accommodates all of the price. I mean, you can still do the same thing that we did with the thing. You can still do the same thing that we did with the trend line at the top and just join this structure like this, right? But it doesn't really matter at this moment, and I'm going to tell you why, right? Like this. And it doesn't really matter at the moment because now the price is way up there. It's not operating with, it's like, not, the price is very far away from the lower section of this what you call this descending channel. So it's not really important what's going on in the downside right now, You understand? And this is for everyone who's a member in the mentorship and signals. This is why we don't trade US30 that much. You can see the structure is getting violated a lot, so we need to sometimes we need to draw two trend lines and stuff like that. As such, on a NAS 100 or US 500, we rarely even have to like go to extreme lengths like this just to interpret the structure of what's going on. But nonetheless, let's make the best of what we have in the building. So right off the bat, we understand the structure. So there was another trend line that formed here, which got violated when we had this breakout. So now this one will no longer need it. So we're gonna go to our H4. I just want to understand the candlestick wicks and formations and stuff like that, so we can have ourselves a nice trend line, right? So the trend line that I could find on this one, because now when the market comes to the lower section of a descending channel, it starts to go in an uptrend. And when a market comes to the thing, when the market comes to the one at the top, it starts to form a downtrend. So what I'm trying to say is, when the market comes to the top, it forms a downtrend, as you can see. And then we have a downtrend that moves like this, right? You understand this part? Okay, sharp. So when the market comes to the lower trend line, it forms an uptrend, higher highs and higher lows, as you can see. So alternatively, we need to do the same thing, which is draw our trend line like this. Now, oh man, I'm not trying to buy yet, understand, like this. But you can see the price is so far away from this zone. Price is so far away, so far away, right? So now let's just look for another trend line. Probably if we can find another channel, but I doubt we can find a channel on the zone, on this time frame, because now it's a breakout. Initially there was this one, but the market just broke this one also. You understand? The market just broke this one. So I'm usually analyzing this as I go with the analysis. So there was this one also, but the market broke out of this one also. You understand? The market broke below, so it's also violated. So I'm going to my last resort now, right? My last resort now is to use levels. So I'm quickly gonna switch to the daily time frame. Quickly gonna switch to the daily time frame, and then we're gonna have to find levels where the market can bounce. So remember, with levels, the market needs to make contact with those areas once or twice or more. Not once, twice or more, basically. So an example of a level will be this one. The market made contact there twice, right? It's this high and this one twice, and then we have this one now, right? This is literally what you need to do if you want to understand levels. So the market it was support, came resistance, and then it became support. So the market broke down and then it came to retest. Nice sell structure. Then the market came back here again. So now the market is selling. So which other zone do we have? We have this zone. So we have this zone, support. How many times? 1, 2 was resistance here. So make contact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So this is a very strong area to look at how the market is moving. And then below that, I don't think we really need any level below that, because the market is far away from this areas. I don't like to analyze if it doesn't serve me any purpose in terms of what I trade, stuff like that. So let's go back to H4. So we're on H4 still, and I'm finally seeing a setup, right? So allow me to first evaluate if this setup is even all that. It seems like our setup is all that. You understand? So literally, this is what you need to do when you analyze, guys. It's not really like there's some secret way of analyzing your charts and whatever. It's all about like doing a thorough, in-depth, like looking to really understand how the market is moving. And when you look through these things, like I don't want you looking so you can like get a setup out of it. Literally just analyze the chart so you can understand why this thing is moving the way it is without expecting to find a setup and stuff like that, because you never know, right? So just analyze to find a setup. Well, I'm contradicting myself. All I'm trying to say is analyze to understand how the market is moving. Don't analyze to try to find a setup, because sometimes you're gonna force things, right? So let's go back into our US30. So our US30 on the H4, we finally found a setup there. We finally found another structure. I'm not sure we'll find a setup, but you know, still a structure. So we have this zone here, 1, 2, and a false move, right? So we're gonna do what we were doing on the daily. So even if you're on the public Telegram, you're gonna be getting this analysis, but I think it's also better when you literally analyze, when you literally watch the whole video where I analyze, so you can understand the concept and mindset behind all these things. You understand? So the next level that we have is this one. I'm gonna draw an arrow to show where we can have the next bounce. Somewhere around this level, we can have a bounce. As far as another trend line, I really don't think there is any other trend line here, because we really did break. Because even if we have this one, the market still broke below the structure, and you see the price is breaking out and stuff and breaking back in, so it's not really effective to what we're doing now. So we can wait for the market to come back to this zone and see how it's going to react there. At least we can find a buy somewhere along this region, either rejection of the trend line. If it rejects the trend line and leaves a wick that touches here, that's going to be a perfect entry. But as you can see, the price is not yet there, so it's going to require a little bit of patience, because even if you sell now, the market might just fake out of here. You understand? It's fake out of here and drop again, meaning you're going to go into drawdown. So I don't really like to sell, even though I know the price is going to come down. I don't like to sell before all my checklist are lining up. You understand? So here I'm going to have a nice level to trade, meaning my stop, my SL and TP are going to look very clean. Because even if we can enter here, I know I can put my SL slightly below this level, and then even if I can put my risk at this area there, if I can look out for the market to come back to test here, that would be perfect. So just because this is a level now, or it's gonna approach to confirm it as a level, I don't have to wait for the price to come and touch. I can just close my profit somewhere out there in the building. So this setup is gonna require a little bit of patience. You're gonna have to wait because we're in the H4, but I don't really see any other way of trading this one. You understand? Unless we come, because this is a level, because it's resistance and then it's support again. So unless the market comes back to test here, then we can sell, right? If the market comes back to test up here, then we can sell down. We can sell and then we can close our profit somewhere down here. You understand? But for now, it's looking like this thing is still gonna drop. So I'm gonna update on the public Telegram channel. Link is in the description box below and in the pinned comment. So if you're watching till this far, it means a lot. You know the vibes. It's a boy man, but why wouldn't you watch? You feel me? So yeah, if you didn't like, it's time to like now. It's time to subscribe, because I'm about to go. You feel me? And if you have any future video suggestions that you want me to do, I'm open. My comment section is open. Drop the comments below. You feel me? So yeah, man, it's a boy Vussy. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.